Hello and welcome to Turkish Films Daily Chess, episode 10. We finally made it to episode 10, and to celebrate, we're going to play some 10-minute. Let's go. So we're currently 1679, playing against 1697. Let's see how it goes. He's going to take his time. All right, and we have e4. We put the Sicilian with c5. He's playing the Bowdler attack. Not considered the best. And a3 is kind of a strange move. I'm going to go ahead and stop him from developing his pawn to the center. And now that he's defended, this doesn't seem very good for him. I think I can break open the center now. We're not supposed to waste any time in the Bowdler. So we're going to go for it. Okay, takes. If he wants to check me, he can. He doesn't. Okay, and we have just a fine development here. We have two pieces out and central space. White has, wasted a little bit of time with a3. So he's going to be saying, basically, this game, that this bishop is going to do a good job. This bishop has a big task in front of it. And I'm going to be challenging that and saying, no, I don't really think so. So, does my bishop go to d6, or does it go to e7? I think maybe it'll go to e7. The reason being, if he goes to e6 and he checks me, I'm not sure that I want to trade queens. Although I wouldn't. I'd play bishop to e6 there. Okay, and he's playing h3, so a little bit more wasting time. My king's in the center. So I don't have a lot of, forcing options. That check would be, I think, worthless. He can play any move. That one. So I don't think I'm going to play that move. I'm just going to castle. This move does make some sense that it stops my bishop going to g4. But this is kind of like yesterday's game where it's not that big of a deal. Because even in a worst case scenario, he could put his knight here to defend his other knight. Okay, and he decides to attack me. Now the difference between when he played it and when I play it is when I play it, it's getting tempo on his bishop. Remember also that his king is in the center. So the move rook to e8 makes a lot of sense to me right about now. See, I'm thinking about how to deal with moves if he tries to break over. I mean, that loses a pawn there. There's some people that decided to race outside my house. I apologize about that. All right, and he moved backwards. Our opponent's moving backward. That's a good sign. I'm trying to see if there's any tactics. Like we have this one check here, like I said, but I think he just gets to develop there like he wants to. I'll play rook to e8 and line up with the king. Okay. And we need one more piece to get in the game, and that's our bishop. I guess we also need our queen to get in the game. So that's a weakness that he has. That definitely is a weakness that he has. So I could play queen to b6, pointing out the weakness. I'm honestly tempted to play bishop to e6, saying this bishop will never be anything ever, and also holding the center still. So I think I'm going to go for that. I think I'm going to play bishop to e6. And eventually I would like, this pin is not the worst thing in the world, but it is weakening my defense of this, because I can't move my queen ever. Because he'll take here, I'll take back, and then this pawn's hanging. So bishop e6 develops a piece, towards the center, gets me one step closer to connecting my rooks, and defends the central pawn. I'm wondering if the computer would have said that I should have, pushed one of my central pawns. I think both of those moves lose a pawn, so probably not. But what are the advantages we have in our position? I'd say one advantage is we have more central space, and up until this last move, we were more developed. I mean, once I develop my queen, I'll still be more developed than he will be. So he's putting double pressure on this pawn here. I have three defenders currently, but if I move my queen, I'll only have two, and after takes, I won't have enough defenders, so he'll be able to win the pawn. So my queen's sort of, stuck here for the moment, but we'll see if there's some solution to this. If I move like this, and the knight goes here, that's bad news because he loses his knight. If he goes here, Then I can play that move. And the knight is also trapped. So if I play this move, the knight will have to move backwards. If he takes here, I can take back, and then I have another central pawn. Also, this bishop was kind of the pride of his position. That's what he was trying to, do. So I think I want to get rid of that guy. And if I play this move, the knight could go there. I would take it. He would take. I would take with the rook. And then he would take back there. And I'd have a pawn that's pushed forward. So I'm going to go ahead and play d4. Now, the squares that d4 weakens is that square and that square. So maybe his bishop has more life now. But I'm also threatening to trade it off, so I'm not too concerned. So I gotta take this. He took a piece. I take a piece. He takes a piece threatening my queen. I take this piece threatening his rook. He takes my queen. I make a queen. He takes it. So I'll take here. I'm happy to take there and to take there. I don't think that's the right decision from him. Because I can take this bishop here. Yeah, so I don't think this was very good for him. And now I think I can just save my... I just saved my bishop and defend the pawn at the same time. Yeah, I really don't see a problem with this. I think that's maybe not the greatest idea that he had there. So I'm deciding where my bishop's gonna live. Yeah, so he has to waste time to go back. So let's see. That's a weakness. This bishop's awkwardly placed, so maybe the bishop goes to f1. Although that's, not so great. Maybe just b6, solidifying my position. I like the idea of b6. Bishop f here, my knight goes to e5. Is there a more important move right now? His knights can't really go anywhere right now. So I'll go back like this. I'll play b6. I think my queen is going to go to c7. So it's looking at his king side. And then I can play knight to e5. And I'll try to double on those central squares. I think he's going to try to put a knight here. I don't think that's the right plan. We'll go here, knight in the center. The pawn's defended for now, so I don't really need to play b6. Maybe he was trying to get his queen in the game. But if I take this knight, that's really bad for him. But he can't run away. So he'll have to retreat or defend the knight. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. Okay. That develops a rook for me. Well, I didn't see that. He is weakening his king side quite a bit, though. Quite considerably. So we'll just bring our rook all the way back, I think. I don't think the rook's very good anywhere else. So we'll bring the rook back. b6 is in the pipeline. This is a weakness, and that's a weakness. They can be forked from this square. Got to keep that in mind. They can also be forked from this square, which is also check. So that would be check. It'd be hitting both these spots here. If I can actually get these pawns rolling, then I could actually even sack the exchange to get this pawn through. But I don't think he's doing so poorly anymore. I mean, I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh. No. That would have been a nasty pre-move. Obviously, he doesn't want to put his pieces anywhere here because, I can play f5. But he has opened up his king significantly. So I'm wondering, basically, this bishop is not super happy where it's at. That knight is actually quite good. Mm, I don't know if that's the right. I don't think that's the right idea. Because even if he gets to push it, I just push here, and then push here, and he can't take advantage of my dark square weaknesses. So b6 is an idea. Let's look at the checks. We have 0 checks in the position. We have 1 capture, which wins the exchange, or which loses the exchange. We have a threat. Queen there. I kind of feel like I should play it now. I've kind of wasted a lot of time not playing this move. So I'll play it now. Adds more defense, so pushing here threatens to win the old rook, the old knight-a-roo. Here. This rook should come in the game sometime soon. Okay. Let's move. Let's try to push this through. Yeah, I don't think that's the right idea. Yeah, no, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. But we have to prove why it's not right. Are there tactics in this position? Let's move our rook up, cutting off squares from his queen. Also defending that move, which would kick the queen out. Except that move right now is really bad because it hangs this pawn. So maybe I should do this at some point soon. We're putting pressure here at least. I feel like I have to be careful actually here. Slightly uncomfortable. My queen's awkwardly placed, to say the least. Yeah, I can always sack the exchange. Here, so that I can play bishop d6. Bishop d6, finally. Finally. That bishop was horrible. Now it's come to life. Cutting across the position, slicing through the position. Yep. Take with the queen. He doesn't have a lot of moves, honestly. And I think that I'll be okay, because I'm going to triple up on this pawn. Oh, there we go. Gotta watch out for a rook appearing on the back rank. So let's stop that from happening. Let's play here. Let's play here. We'll play here. Rook here. Rook here. I think that's the plan. All right, everything's closed. Fantastic. So now he has a target here. No thanks. Oh no. He takes with the rook. Oh no. Why did I take? I'm supposed to play rook there. Oh man. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, well. He's gonna win that pawn as well. This is just lost now. That was foolish. I mean, that was really dumb. So that's my only hope. Or that. I don't have a lot of other, like he's gonna go here. He can always check me and push me back in the corner because I can't get out. Yeah. That would be checkmate. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, now it's not checkmate anymore. Now I can do this. Try to save the king. Have an active king. Rook there would just put the kibosh on everything. Rook there would just totally keep my king out of the game. Yep, and he plays it. Makes sense. Rook there, rook there. Try to be active. Yeah, just down 2 pawns with less time. So I lost to the Bowdler. Not great. Not great, not great, not great, not great. Okay. Man. There's just nothing I can do. My rook is frozen in place. My king is frozen. And all my pawns are frozen. We'll give up the pawn. I was hoping for the stalemate. No stalemates here. Oh, whoops. 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 Maybe because it's a little tricky. Oh, what a checkmate. I was trying to get stalemated, but it wasn't going to happen. Also, I only had 17 seconds left. He was a very good sport. All right. That was the Sicilian defense, B20 Bowdler attack. I'm Turkish Films. It didn't go our way this time, but thank you so much for watching, and check in for the analysis later today. Remember to play the Sicilian and stay Turkish.